Aquarius, welcome to your December 2024 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aquarius and cross-watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys before getting into the card pull. But if you just want to jump ahead and just see what the cards have to say, go ahead and check the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aquarius. I saw like black rimmed reading glasses. I don't know if that's something you wear, Aquarius, or this person wears that's trying to come into your energy, but I feel like they were like watching and then they like moved their glasses up. So I feel someone has an eye on you, Aquarius. Now, I don't know if this is someone from the past or if this is someone that just is like having a crush on you, but like wants to make sure that they're in the right place at the right time to make a move. Like it almost feels like another air energy. You could possibly be dealing with another Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in their chart. Does not have to be the case. And then I saw the letter L. And so it could be like Lindsay or Luca. First, middle, last initial could mean something to someone, and that's energy is wanting to come in, or maybe that's your initials. But I'm wondering what this is all about. I'm curious to see what this means for you guys. There are just some confirmations for a few of you, but let's go ahead and get into the tarot to see what the cards have to say about the energy around you in love and romance, December 2024. So tell me about the energy for Aquarius. And if it's not like black rimmed reading glasses, it could be like Ray-Bans or black sunglasses someone always likes to wear. Maybe even in their profile picture. But anyway, tell me more about this energy for Aquarius. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So someone wants to come forward to talk about their feelings, but I feel they're nervous about it. I wonder if this is something where they think that they don't know how the other person's going to react or feel because maybe it's been hard to read the situation, hard to read the other person. I feel that though they think this is the time to shoot their shot, and they're really hoping that they're not wrong and feeling optimistic about this. So let's pull some more cards to get deeper. Tell me more about this energy for Aquarius. Okay. Then we have lust, intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. Oh, I could see why someone's a little nervous because maybe going into this, someone was very much no strings attached. I just kind of want to have fun. I want to be single. And I think despite their best efforts, there has been some love developed here or some feelings developed here at the very least. And it's not just a lusty thing. I think someone's really afraid it could be one-sided though in this case. because there's very strong sexual energy here. It's very intense when you guys are around each other. I feel like you guys always have to be putting a hand on each other, whispering in each other's ear, kissing in public. You know, it's just like this very strong feeding off energy that you guys have around one another. And I think that that's something that has led someone to feel a lot more stronger because of the intensity. And it couldn't just be something that was surface level here for someone. Even though they tried it to be or wanted it to be, I don't think it successfully could have been. Like, I don't know, going into that strategy from the beginning was doomed from the start because of the passionate, intense energy that you guys have developed around one another. And I even think people wonder if you guys are together and you're not, but it's not hard for people to assume that you guys may be in a relationship based off of your natural chemistry and energy that you bounce one another. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about this energy for Aquarius. Okay, love, true love and fidelity. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not just trying to give you the best case scenario. Someone has caught Cupid's arrow. Someone feels very strongly. I'm seeing a henna tattoo on someone's hand. Maybe someone's had that before or has it currently. If it's not your message, don't worry about it. But yeah, there is some feeling someone caught, and it caught them off guard. They didn't expect it. Nonetheless, it's here. Let's see if it is one-sided though, or if it is both sides, because I'm still on the fence about that. With the love card here, it makes me feel a little bit more confident that this could be felt on both ends. But again, I think the question here is to what depth, right? So let's go ahead and get into the tarot to dive deeper into this. Tell me more about this energy for Aquarius. Okay, so first card out, we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Someone wants to talk. Someone feels the urgency to talk. I wonder if this is something that is a little sporadic, and maybe it's because you guys will be separated during the holidays. Maybe someone's going back to where they're from and someone else is staying in the area. I wonder if someone's afraid that someone is going to kind of be over this pretty soon. So that's why they want to put their last piece out there before it really kind of could end or separate. We'll clarify that because I feel an urgency around that for some reason. Okay. Yeah, Three of Cups. Yeah, keeping it surface level was someone's idea from the start. But yeah, there's more here that can be developed, that someone feels there could be potential there, but it's still been up in the air for the two of you. Okay, yeah. So bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, two knights. So definitely kind of not into that Queen King energy, but someone that has been pursuing this, has been pretty consistent in pursuing it, has definitely continued to send flirtatious text messages, being very flirty, you know, around you. But I think from the start, it was kind of communicated that someone wasn't looking for anything that could be deeper than just keeping things a little bit at surface now and see where it goes. But I think with the Knight of Pentacles here, someone kind of did not realize that this could grow into something more, that this has the potential of something more. This person's very selective and very picky. They don't just go for any type or anyone that just throws themselves at them. There's something about you, Aquarius, that they particularly paid attention to and wanted to kind of make more of an effort around hanging out with, getting to know. I do feel with the Knight of Pentacles, very recently they offered to pay for something. I don't know if that was the bill or that was, you know, drinks or tickets, but they wanted to pay for it. And that made someone kind of wonder, damn, is this actually something more? Because if it was something they didn't really care about, I don't think they'd put their money down like that, right? But yeah, I feel with this Knight of Pentacles energy, there's some momentum gaining. But it has been very, very slow for someone to kind of move forward in a direction where someone thinks this could be longer term. But I think it's step by step, inch by inch. It kind of feels more and more that way for a person. And, you know, with all the cards here, it does make me feel it's a little bit on both sides, although given someone wants to rush into this a lot faster than the other. But I think without a doubt with the cards I'm seeing here, both of you have developed something of a curiosity as to if this can kind of go further than what someone planned for initially. So let's get into it. Dead center, we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. So I think there's going to be some conversation happening before someone has to leave, before someone has to go on a trip. And again, that could be for the holidays or that could be business or whatever it is, right? But someone is planning on going somewhere. And I think someone wants to have a conversation before that person leaves on their trip. Or maybe again, if it's not so specific, like leaving on a trip, then it could be someone feeling like this could be on the urge of, you know, if someone's not very clear about how I feel, or I never get that opportunity to express it, maybe they'll never know and I could just let it, you know, get away from me. But I think someone does definitely want to finally get it all out there. How is this going to go, or what is someone going to say? Let's clarify this. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Someone's been growing out their beard or their stubble, or growing out like a mustache or something. I see that here for you or the other person. Of course, it's not for everyone. Five of Cups. And the Magician. Bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. This feels very masculine here, and it feels like the masculine dominant energy is the one that may be pushing for some conversation. I do feel, again, maybe for the more feminine energy, they felt like, oh, okay, well, since they told me from the start, I don't want to, you know, put all my cards in on this. They're the ones that kind of made it so it would be very, very clear that no feelings would get involved, or that's how they made it seem, obviously. So I think the feminine definitely just, despite wanting to, pulled back and just protecting their heart. But with the King of Wands and the Magician here, I don't know what you did, Aquarius, but it made them do a double take. It made them think, like, you know, thinking about Aquarius leaving or going on this trip, or that this could end. I don't want it to. There's something powerful here that I'm attracted to. There's something here that sparks my attention. And I think that they're going to make the effort to put something out there, an offer out there that will be hard to refuse. And I feel with that, you can feel the intensity because the drive behind it is legitimate. It's authentic. I do feel this is like the type of person that likes to spin straw into gold. Like, so they are very opportunistic. They do like to, they're very good, almost like salesmen, businessmen, maybe even for some, or business women. Very strong masculine energy that just knows what they want when they see it and then just doesn't miss the chance of going for it. But I think they're afraid at the same time. Let's not forget the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. They may be afraid that they've lost this opportunity, lost this chance, or that, you know, because they had such a different idea going into this that they communicated, or, you know, lack of kind of being as open emotionally to you before, that this could be something that fails. This could be a source of rejection that would hurt them. I do see that here. But I think with the two powerful cards of the King of Wands and the Magician being the main dominant energy, I think they feel it's more worth a shot to kind of have some sort of conversation than let this all go and regret it later on. All right. So crossing this, we have the Three of Cups. This is Cancer energy. So if this is the challenge card of this, then yeah, I think the challenge is that someone for a long time, or in the beginning, kind of was just like, yeah, let's just keep this cool. We'll party together. We'll hang out. You know, we'll hook up, maybe even like friends with benefits vibe or something similar to that. If it's not exactly that, definitely no strings attached at first. And I think that maybe for some, they just wanted to feel like they didn't want to get into anything serious, maybe because, you know, they think they have more time before they have to, or they got out of something serious before and they just didn't want to put themselves back into that. They definitely like to go out a lot. They definitely like to hang out with their friends. And that may have always kind of bothered someone here, that they would take priority in hanging out with their friends in one-on-one time. But maybe that was a strategy to not get too close. I also kind of feel if this is an enhancement card, right? If this is enhancing the situation, then I feel they think you fit in with their circle, their friend group, that their friend group really does like you. They think you are someone that's easy to get along with, a lot of fun, charming, and they definitely get the thumbs up from their friend group if there was to be a question about if this could be taken seriously here. Yeah, you're fun to be around, Aquarius. You bring a good time. You like to have that energy, stay high vibrating. And I think you like to include people, try to like make people feel relaxed at home type of energy. And I think that's something that because their friend group or their inner circle means a lot to them, they think it's a good thing that they have good opinions and feelings about you in general, Aquarius. What's crowning this is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So yeah, I think both of you are feeling this Two of Pentacles energy. I feel as if, like, for one side, definitely it's like, okay, I put this so out there of being a certain way, but now that it's not, what do I do with it? Am I going to make myself a fool? You know, if I were to kind of tell Aquarius how I really feel, and Aquarius kind of was on the same page as, no, we don't have to make this anything serious. Like, would I put myself out there for no reason? So they've definitely been in the process of struggling or trying to figure out what to do with their feelings here. And that's why they've been silent as far as expressing their feelings to you this whole time up until now. But I think if this is you, Aquarius, I don't know if you'll know what to do with this, right? Like, it's just such a left turn from what you were preparing yourself. And yeah, even if feelings were growing, you just still didn't want to get carried away with it because they made something so clear. So I think this is definitely going to catch you off guard and kind of make you wonder, is this real? Like, are you sure? Like, are you just feeling this type of way right now because, you know, we're about to be our separate ways, or that I'm going to be very busy? Like, again, so if it's not like traveling, maybe someone has to pick up double shifts because of the holiday season, or holiday season for someone's career is very active and busy. And so maybe realizing that they're not spending as much time with you is making them kind of miss someone in some way. So yeah, I think there's a lot going on in December that is going to put a lot into perspective of, you know, maybe I should have prioritized this more with Aquarius. And I think in some way they feel a little bit like, again, I can't ignore that this guy is like dressed as a jester, right? Like, they feel a little bit silly about this overall, whether it's because they, you know, tried so hard to make it a certain way that just definitely wasn't, or they don't want to look like a fool if they do end up embarrassing themselves with making the wrong choice of how to proceed with this and what to do with this. What's rooting this is the Six of Pentacles. So Taurus energy, and this looks like seeds planted, right? Like in this way, it's like already sprouting out the ground. But this is kind of like, yeah, there's something that has been growing. And I think even for some of you guys, like up until this busy season, or when someone has to take a trip or whatever, maybe causing a bit more of separation here, that just because the seeds weren't being shown above the soil does not mean that they weren't growing a bit by bit underneath it, right? And I think that that's kind of the buildup of what has happened here between the two of you. And I'm for some reason really drawn into this lizard or gecko. I wonder if someone has like a lizard gecko tattoo or has always felt lizard gecko energy, totem energy. But I do feel this energy around this, like the possibility. I go to my favorite animal card deck, and it's like with the lizard, it's like dream the world into being almost. And so I think that this is something where their feelings are kind of starting to take more form into what they allowed before. And with what has already been growing between the two of you, it's something that they are starting to kind of consider as maybe an opportunity to do something about it, to grow something out of it, to continue this and see where it can go. But there could have been a lack of effort previously that is now kind of working against their favor. But again, I think from their perspective, that even if they didn't put as much into it as they should have, doesn't really indicate how they felt all along. And if anything, it does kind of indicate how they kind of tried to resist what was growing between the two of you, so they could keep things more comfortable in the way of not having anything, you know, seriously there. But it didn't work out that way, Aquarius. Definitely did not. So in the recent past, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. More Gemini energy. Yeah, if they came off as cold, if they came off as unfeeling, or again, that's just the facade they wanted to put out there for their own protection, I think it's definitely melting away. Whatever you've been showing to them that has been kind of making them curious about this has made them kind of see maybe this wouldn't be working in my best interest to cut this off, to end this, or to leave this in the way that I've left other people before, right? I think in the past they were very easy to cut people out of their life, to move on to the next, even ghost, but it's not hitting the same with you, Aquarius. And again, that's giving them more evidence that this could be something different that they could open up to. I think you've definitely been able to thaw the ice around their heart, or what they've been trying to conserve is that ice around it. And it's something out of their control. It's something that they really can't understand and can't handle. But I think with the Magician and the King of Wands, it's something they're not fighting against either. I think they're letting the emotions kind of flow now in a way that they didn't allow before. They let their, you know, thoughts get in their head. Their thoughts kind of try to dictate what they should and shouldn't be doing, and how, you know, over analyzing things to the point where I think they were just not listening to their intuition, not listening to their heart about this. So I think they're putting something to rest in their mind in order to be fully more available, more vulnerable, and more transparent in conversation with you. But it took a long time because they weren't willing to admit this for the longest time. But I wonder if there's something you recently did that even made this like melting progress or thaw progress kind of happen sooner, whether it was the last time they hung out with you and it was something you said or something you did that kind of made them thaw out a bit, is the best way to say it. And that's why I think it's going to surprise you, because this person has been Mr. or Mrs. Ice for so long that that was something you were kind of used to, and kind of just saying, all right, yeah, I mean, I can't change them. That's how they want to be. But they're coming out a bit different than what you predicted or what you expected here. I think really they don't want to be alone. Even though they thought being single or being alone was the best way to go, I think meeting you kind of made them curious, or even think about how much better off they would be despite what they thought would make them happy in the first place. I think being around you changed a lot of their mind, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what are they going to do by the end of December? You need to be aware of, know about. What are they not going to do? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. I'm going to pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this situation. So if you guys really felt this was your reading and you still have questions, I promise those questions will be answered in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Aquarius, I really hope this resonated with you. I hope it's confirmed a lot around what you've been feeling about this. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.